This is a Brian Tighe Down is the model. This was loaned in from Chris over the Titanium Addiction channel and Instagram. Let's just dive right into it. This is a knife that I really want to like. I keep wanting to like Brian Tighe knives, and I keep not liking them. Let's just zoom right in and talk about this one, because other than the copper pivot collars, I should love this knife, but I don't. It's got a beautiful carbon fiber scale. Well, it actually has an integral carbon fiber handle. I don't know that I've seen an integral carbon fiber before that I can remember. I may have done a video before, so don't put in the comments, well, back in December of 2019, you did. Yeah, because I don't remember every knife I've ever filmed, okay? Just saying. So I do love carbon fiber. I kind of like integrals. Integrals or integrals, however you want to say it, really intrigue me with how they are made and just the engineering that goes into them. The copper, I'm not a huge fan of copper, which is okay. I think I like it here with this, just a touch of copper in the pivot collars. And I really like the engineering of this pivot collar. The fact that it's copper down inside where the button lock button is, I don't know. That to me is like an attention to detail, just something very nice. Okay? So as we zoom out, you have a thumb stud, which also acts as the stop pin, and a flipper tab. They both work equally well. Here's with the flipper tab and the thumb stud. Okay? It has a dark stonewash blade, which is kind of my favorite. And it is a Tonto, which I do like. I just don't necessarily love this particular shape of a Tonto. Okay? Yeah, sue me. It is a compound grind. So you have a flat grind up here at the front, and you have a hollow grind down here at the back part. Normally, or typically what I have seen is that the transition between the two grinds lines up with the Tonto. That's more what I am used to. So this one, again, is just a little odd for me that the transition is here kind of in the middle of the belly, if you will. It is comfortable in the hand, for sure. It's a comfortable knife. The pocket clip feels very good in the hand and works fairly well in the pocket, depending on your jeans. It is not a really big ramp here, but it does work without too much effort. And again, that's going to be jean or pants pockets material dependent. He did integrate a lanyard hole in his integrated handle, which I think is very cool. All in all, if you take all of the parts and pieces, I really should love this knife. Put them all together, and the sum of their parts isn't my favorite. I don't have anything against it, and I can't really put my finger on what I don't like about it, but I just don't. Have you guys ever felt that? Like you see something, you know you don't really like it, but you can't really put your finger on why? Let me know down in the comments. I would love to hear. So 5 1/4 inches closed, 9 1/8 overall, 3.96 inch blade with a 3.79 cutting edge. It is 0.023 behind the edge. The blade thickness is 0.153. It is RWL34 blade steel. Overall thickness is 0.527 minus the clip, always minus the clip. And it weighs in at just 4 ounces. All in all, it's a cool knife. It's just not a knife for me, which is totally fine. I've got, 1,800 videos up, and I only own about 60 some knives because I did a state of the collection semi-recently, the quantities have changed a little bit. There's been an addition or two and a deletion or two. So it's in that 60-ish, call it 65 range. So I don't love every knife. I can't keep and own every knife, but I can still appreciate it for what it is. The integral milling, making an integral frame / handle / scales, to me is just off the chart. It's engineering that is just very impressive to me in general. So I love that part of it. I love the dark stonewash blade. And I do like the copper in this particular amount. But all in all, it's just not a knife that's for me. And that's okay. Speaking of Tonto blades, here is the Frank Fisher Battle. This is the smaller version of the two that I own. This one does not have a compound blade. It's just one. I don't know if I have any compound blades, other compound blades on my table here. We'll see. Spider Godelica. The Kubi KB237, another Tonto blade, which is a more traditional shape Tonto. And this one is, don't remember. It feels like it's just a flat grind on both there. So I don't think it's compound. I have one more Tonto here at the table. The Shargnivko Ryu, which is a compound blade. It is a flat grind at the front and a hollow grind over here. This is also a different, non-common Tonto shape. But I really do love this knife. I need to send it back in. It needs a little bit of work. I think my stabbing it repeatedly into the metal jerry can means that it needs a trip home to the mothership for just a little tuning, cleaning, sharpening. So, sorry, Eddie. Anyway, Brian Tighe, tie down, flipper thumb stud button lock, loaned in from Chris. Go check out Chris's channel below. And I think I have a Brian Tighe playlist. If not, I will make one really quick before I upload this video. So there will be a playlist here in the corner.